Well, well, well. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. Are we on that? Are we on that bit of a? Don't know where it's afternoon or evening. It's 4:30. It's Saturday, and it's race 2 of the legendary streamers and legendary drivers. It's it's all starting. It's all starting. Laser Sim Racing. Good afternoon, mate. Thank you very much. You were in nice and early when I put the stream up yesterday. Very, very much appreciated. Um, it's it's this is the second race in the series that we're doing. The first race went off absolutely amazing. I do know what I do know is that Radion has been practicing for 2 hours on this. 2 hours the guy's been practicing for. I needed to change the track, didn't I? I needed to change the track. But how is everybody doing? Are we all looking forward to another race between streamers and legendary racers? I hope so. I hope we are. Lewis, hello, mate. SSK, good afternoon. Shuggy, good afternoon, mate. Glad you can all join us, and hopefully for another fantastic instalment of this little mini race series that we've put together. So, currently, in our lobby that I've set up, it's all ready and raring to go. It's already Mini Festa. Hello, mate. I've seen you trolling people already. Yeah, see you all in race 3. I like it. I like it, mate. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the little trolling. I'm enjoying putting this together. If I'm honest, this is another one where I'm bricking it. Osnad's in. Nervous is an understatement. Osnad, you're going to be absolutely fine, mate. You can definitely hold your own. You're definitely fast enough. I've got Rad Stream on here. The people that are bouncing into the lobby currently, and all legendary in their own right, currently we have Ultra Salty Dan is in. Radion is in. Pops is in. Codadromo's in. Super ET is in. Craig's in. Top Gear's in. Broski's in. Osnad's in. Baby Driver, who we all know as I Am D Nash, he's in. This is going to be another epic installment. However, now there is a bit of a downside. I'm not going to say downside. Onions is there. Good luck. I'm not racing Onions. This is what I'm getting to. So I had a bit of a decision to make on this, right? Of whether or not I could stream this or whether or not enough streamers could be in it to create content for everybody. And what I've decided to do, and you can all think badly of me if you want. You can all say what you want. I've taken up the 16th place in the lobby because I needed to create the lobby and set the conditions and start the race and all that kind of stuff. But that does mean that in this race, there is only 15 drivers as opposed to 16 from race 1. So that's the downside, if you like. I've had to do that. It took me a lot of thought. I did it. I bounced the ideas around to work out to see if we could do still 16, but that would mean somebody else setting up the lobby and controlling it all and doing all that. And it's not fair to put that pressure on anybody else. So I've had to take that last place. It's another exciting evening. I think it's an exciting evening. It's full of legends. And it's well, I've got Rad Stream on in front of me, right? So if I keep glancing, it's because I've got Rad Stream on here, and I've got the lobby filling up in front of me. So let me just turn this round and show you exactly where we're at with the lobby. Now, that's currently the people taking part. These are the people that have signed into the lobby already. Stormtrooper, hello, mate. Osnad says everybody's in the Elantra. Well, so this is going to be a crazy one. This really is going to be crazy, and it's because of the update that took place earlier in the week. I think everybody's going to be in the Elantra personally. So Divine, good afternoon, mate. I hope you're well. Stormtroopers hoping somebody drops out. It's unlikely that everybody that was in our PSN group chat will be able to make it. I understand that. And it's if at 4:45 there are still places left. We've not hidden it. You can see which side am I pointing at? That side. You can see the lobby ID in the top of the screen there. Okay? So I have absolutely no problems if at 4:45, if there are spaces left, please join. Please join, fill up the lobby, make it another spectacular event. But we have to wait till 4:45. Okay? I'm already aware of potentially one dropout that might not be able to make it, but we'll deal with that as and when that happens. So, Osnad, if you're watching this stream or if you're streaming yourself, tick in, my friend, tick in. Pick a car and get yourself sorted. Minifesta says we should have banned the Elantra. Well, is Apex not in? So no, Apex isn't currently in. I have messaged him. I have spoken to him. I'm trying to get him in. So it's up to Apex as to whether or not he actually makes it. The lobby's currently been open for 10 minutes. We all want Apex to join. We all think he should be there. I just think he's having difficulty getting in. So if he doesn't make it this time, don't worry. There's lots coming in the pipeline. To turn that off a second. There's lots coming in the pipeline. There are more races planned in the coming weeks, and it's just going to get bigger and better. I never expected the first race to be so successful and for there to be so much demand for it, but it appears that there was, which is why we're having to do a race 2. So the rules of engagement for this particular race are the top 7 will go ahead and compete against the top 8 from race number 1. And the list of people who competed and got the top 8 in race 1 is just underneath me at the minute in the video description, so you can see who was there and who won and who finished in the top 8. And the top 7 from this one are going to be competing in a third race against those guys. I'm trying to remember who it was, to be honest. I'll have to have a look. Let's get rid of Rad, because Rad's on my screen at the minute. I'll put my own on so I can see who's in. Lewis says first race was awesome, not because I was involved. It was just an awesome race. And for anybody that saw the first race and has been smart about it, this race is identical, almost. A little bit of a change in the weather, but we're not going to tell all them that because they've all been practicing all afternoon. Let me just have a quick look and see who it was. So, I don't know if this was the exact order that everybody finished in, but competing in race 3, so the top 7 from this event will be able to race against Wellsy, CrazzyTaff, Minifesta, ILoveOnions, Lomby, RallyRob, Shuggy, and Lewis. They were the top 8 from race number 1. Lewis, I agree. Absolute cheaters, mate. Absolute cheaters. And he's not just been cheating. He's been trying all the different cars and all the different weather conditions. So, it'll be what it'll be. I was asked on WhatsApp a little bit earlier, can I ban the Elantra? No, is the answer. Because that gets rid of the philosophy of what we're doing. It's a free car choice and it's a free tyre choice. It's completely up to you guys what you do, how you approach it. Take your pick. If it becomes an Elantra race this week, it becomes an Elantra race. Then it's about the skill of the person who can manage the tyres better and who can deal with any weather conditions a little bit better. So that's how that's going to run. Let me swap this over so we can see who's practicing currently. Let's spectate. So we've got Pops flying around. What's he opted for? I think this is going to be the Elantra Cup today, by the way. I really think it'll be the Elantra Cup because it's so overpowered. And if anybody else has had to go on race B this week, you'll fully understand exactly what I'm saying. So, we've got Pops in. Super ET's in. Let me just put this on and see what kind of times they're doing. And see who's there. So we've got Pops, we've got Super ET, we've got Craig, we've got Top Gear, we've got Radion, Broski's in, Osnad's in, Baby Driver is I Am D Nash. Taff's in the chat. Hello, Taff. I've just been waxing lyrical, mate, because I know that you were in the top 8 from race number 1. So hopefully you're tuning in to see who the competition might be for race 3. But you've already secured your place, my friend. You've already done it. Carl, Southwest Racer, is there. How are we doing, Carl? I hope you're all good, mate. So let me see what we've got. So we've got, what's everybody in? Elantra. Is anybody going to be brave and choose something that's not the Elantra? Elantra. Oh. Interesting. Osnad in the Lexus. Kodo's in. What's he doing? Oh, Radion's still sat in the pits. I need to remember who AE is, right? Because I know everybody by name. But I don't know the... when do we start qualifying? 5 o'clock, Rad. 5 o'clock. So it's going to be 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. So we've got, at the moment... AE's FMJ. FMJ, of course it is, mate. Sorry, mate. My head's gone. I'm trying to do all this and it's all good. Hyundai over my dead body. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. So what we've got is... See, the rain started, so they're going to get some practice in the rain as well. They're going to get some practice in the rain. Oh, look, it's Sim. Sim GT. Good afternoon, Sim. I hope you're well. Lomby, good afternoon, sir. I hope everybody's good. So this is it. At 5 o'clock, qualifying starts. It's a 15-minute qualifying session, followed by 40 laps of Dragon Trail Gardens. That's it. It'll take about an hour and 20 minutes to complete. And are there any Ferraris racing? Lomby cheater. So see, look, people getting used to it. So we're following Broski then, weren't we? Osnad's out. Who else is out? Let's see. Rad's ultra confident. Rad has been practicing. And he's ultra confident sitting in the pits. So the lobby currently has 11 people in the lobby. We've got 60 seconds, and then anybody who wants to join that didn't race in the last race, Stormtrooper, talking to you, anybody who didn't join in the last race can join now. The lobby ID is at the top of the screen. The lobby ID is QM2G2E. Just type in. Anyone can now join if they didn't race in race 1. So if you sat by your PlayStation, thank you very much, Kodo. Sim GT, do you know what, mate? I totally agree with you. The new physics absolutely suck, mate. It is absolutely terrible. I've tried to do race B. I've tried to set a qualifying. And Stormtrooper, you were in race 1. I don't want to do it. I'm going to have to turf you out, Stormtrooper. What we're saying? They suck on control pad. Yeah. Do you know what? And this is the difference for me is that I found it a lot easier on the wheel I set a faster time on my wheel after the physics change than I did on the pad, and that's saying something. It's yeah, it will take time to adjust, Shuggy. Everybody will love it in a week or two. Well, the thing is, I think a lot of people are resistant to change. A lot of people are resistant to change. We get used to things, and there have been other updates that we didn't like. There have been other changes that we didn't like. Um, and we've all got used to it. We've all got used to it, haven't we? So we're all just going to have to get used to this. So we're going to see. So just let me just type it again. Race in race 1. So we've got people joining. We've got people joining. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not racing today though. I'm just viewing. So I'm going to do this today as a bit of a watch along for everybody. On the previous one, people could only join or only watch the people that were streaming. And by doing it this way, I think that I'll be able to follow each battle as it happens. I'll be able to spectate. So we've got 2 extras. Speedy McZoomface is in. And Lindo NB64 is in. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got 1 space available. 1 space. If anybody wants the 1 space, if you're in Rad's stream, if you're in my stream, please join in. Please join in. It is very nearly go time. We've got 12 minutes before qualification starts. So yeah, let's talk about this. So who's impressed with the update? Who thinks it's a good update that PD have done? Now, I think Minifester, you've done race C on the Group 3s. Is Group C the Group 3s any better? Minifester, well, Macford, I agree, mate. Put it bluntly. Lewis says he's quicker. Can't complain. Well, look, it's I think we're all open to suggestions and we're all open to trying something new, but PD's update is about as good as Onions' lap time. I I can't criticise Onions. In the last race, I finished 10th and he finished 4th. So yeah, I don't like the handling characteristics. The tyres don't feel like racing tyres. They feel like big blamongy tyres, especially in the Elantra going around race B. It's it was crazy. So I'm it's not my bag. It's not my bag. Lomby. Lomby's in. He doesn't stop with the digs, does he, Onions? He doesn't stop with it. So we've had the guys practicing now around the track for about half an hour. Carl, Southwest Racer, would you in this race? Are you going to join this race today? There is 1 spot available. Just type in. I'm saying tick in 8 minutes till quali. I'm so looking forward to this today. Speedy McZoomface, it's you that I'm saying tick in. What's everybody saying? Not tonight, Carl. No, no worries, mate. Watching football, hoping Leeds can hang on. So if somebody wants to update me on the Everton score, please do. I know we were ahead at half time. We're SimGT's not in it today, but he might be in the next one. There's no spoilers. There's no spoilers. Azaz, how you doing, mate? Azaz, there's a spot left in the lobby. What's the format? Car group race length. It's currently, it will be, it's group 4, Dragon Trail Gardens, mixed weather. Bring some wets or intermediates. Yeah, Laser, if you can get in there, mate, the lobby ID, I'm going to change the, let me change that. The lobby ID is QM2G2E. A little bit late for Sim. The next one, the next format for races is I'm going to do 3 races next time, and the top 5 drivers go through to a 4th into a final. So different track, obviously, but this time I'm going to keep it secret, completely secret. Yeah, so that nobody can do what these have been doing today, which is practice like mad. Yeah, I think everybody's got. I'll do that though. Good shout, Lewis. Make sure you have wets or inters available. Okay, so we've got a bit of a countdown going. Tone's in. Hello, Tone. You're at a gig tonight, no worries, mate. I'm not racing, I'm viewing, I'm spectating. We're going to do it as a fan view, as a bit of a watch along. But we're gonna. How long is quali? Rad's asking. 15 mins. Dragon Trail Seaside. Have to see with the death chicane as well. That'd be Is Laser sim racing? Has he jumped in? Laser's in. Do we have a full lobby? We have a full lobby. Stormtroopers snuck in again for a second attempt. Second attempt for Stormtrooper. Do we let it slide? We'll let it slide. We like Stormtrooper. Have I decided on a track for race 3? Lewis, yes I have. For the race 3 finale, yes, the track is just it's decided. It's done. As is the weather. Already done, already sorted. To mix it right up. And we'll see who's got the skills to come out on top. I do appreciate the football result, by the way, or the update. It was 2-0. If the game's finished, I'm happy with that as a start. Everton 2, Crystal Palace 0. Get in. So, hopefully, let's just jump in and see who's still smashing round. Super it's going to be the Elantra, isn't it? Who's set the fastest times, though? Super Eater, oh, look at him. Radion, P2. Kodo, P3. Baby Driver, P4. Craig, P5. Broski in position 6. Lindo, position 7. And Speedy McZoomface. Well, they've not set times yet, but they don't have to because this is just practice. Yeah, Osnad, do you know what? Big respect. If you're not using the Elantra today, massive respect. So from the testing that I saw earlier on in Radstream, the Elantra chews through its tyres. So might end up having to do an extra stop. So it's all your choice. Tyres needed. Laser, you definitely need wets or inters for your chosen car. Possibly both. But it's any tyre choice, mate. Any tyre choice that you want. It's completely free reign. What have we got now? We've got 3 minutes to quali. 3 wins till quali. And this is where it starts to get interesting, and this is where we'll do the watch along, because I want to know who's going to do the cut. See, we've kind of got an order forming. We've got an order forming to see where people are at. It would appear Super ET seems to be monster in it. Radion, with his practice today, has been really good. Ultra Salty Dan has just taken the... Whoa. Let me just... It looks like he's just taken the fastest lap with a 1:38.2. What a livery, Dan. What a livery. Love it, mate. Absolutely love it. GT, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? What's the race rules? Tyres needed. Lap times are like 2 seconds quicker than our... I know. SimGT, I will join on a secret B account next time. No one will know. SimGT, I'm sorry I missed that, but not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Yeah, you're more than welcome. I know I invited you to this one. I know things are not quite worked out properly for times and all that kind of stuff, but I'd love you to be in the next one. And if you look at the previous one, where we had Wellsy, Lomby, CrazzyTaff was in there, Lewis was in there. This was honestly, mate, it was a race full of legends. If you check back a couple of videos and look at the first race and see who took part, Ramboy was in there. Honestly, it was superb. It was really, really, really brilliant. Chunky's in this evening. There you go, Chunky. Nice to see you, mate. Sugar, yeah, honestly, a fantastic race. Absolutely fantastic. And onions. Yeah, all the legends and onions. Very cool. I like onions. I like onions a lot. Right. I always have to double check before I press exit because I'm in control of the lobby. So one min. We're giving everybody ample enough time. There's only me that's not ticked in. I mean, look, everybody, A's or B rated drivers, everybody. Ultra Salty down with A+. Yeah, well, we love Onions. Onions is a top fella. I'd never say a bad word about him. And absolutely better in person as well. What you see on the screen is exactly what you get. He's fantastic. So, hopefully you can all hear me properly. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the race properly. I might make my little bit smaller in the corner. The host menu is up, ready to start qualifying. I hope everybody's ready because this is it for the next hour. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for joining us to watch this. But qualifying is starting. And we're off. So, let's get into spectator view. Who's going to be brave enough Here we go. Super ET's out first. So I'm guessing, well, let's put the stats on. I'm presuming that everybody's on the softs. Yeah, so Super ET, again, we'll have a look at all the liveries for the time being. Let's check everybody out. It's got the Chips Ahoy. It's a testament to cookies, that. Chocolate chip cookies. So the idea of this is that this today is going to be fun. It's going to be relaxed. It's going to be enjoyable, okay? These guys that are racing, well, I'm looking down at the battles. Radion's trying to get track position for his qualifying. There's Lindo, Broski, Top Gear. That laser guy's in there. Baby driver. Oh, someone's parked up. follow. Anybody who hasn't chosen the Elantra today? You think Dan might win this? Oh, it's gonna be a close one, and it's all about when the weather comes. It's who does the tyre strategy correctly. That's the thing. So on the last one, Onions got it bang on, absolutely bang on. He didn't go onto the full wet tyres. He used the inters, and he nursed them. So we're going to see how it fares. People who are clever, the slipstream is on during qualifying as well as during the race. And I think track position on this is going to be important. I really do. Everybody sees it's going to be the Elantra. Osnad though, in the Lexus. It's a brave move, that, Osnad. Brave move. Speed him at zoom face. Now that's a brave move. That is a brave move. FMJ in the Ferrari. Unbelievable. Dan's got himself a penalty. I'm guessing he's on his flying lap as well. Do like his livery though. I am impressed with that. Oh, Dan's decided to come into the pits instead of serve the penalty. Top Gear with his monster livery. Come on, Top Gear. Would you have taken the GTR sim? Would you really? Even after the update? Well, good on you, mate. You're braver than me. Were you in the fourth? Yeah, but Taff. It's all about this. It's all about the strategy, isn't it? It's all about the tyre wear and whether or not you can do better than the Elantra, which seems to chew up the tyres. I know you really like the GTR sim. I've seen it, and mate, if you could make it work here, go incognito, come along in disguise, mate. It's not a problem. Yeah. And then, but I'm hoping to join the next set of races myself until I get knocked out, and then I can just stream them. We've got Top Gear, Broski. So the lads that are streaming this as well, I know I've got access to all the races. Keep Raddy on there for a bit. I've got access to all the races because I'm just spectating today. But in the description to my video, just down there, are the links to all the people that are streaming this race. Okay? And if you can go along, support them as well. Don't just sit and watch me flick through all the drivers and check out the different battles and stuff. Please go and support the other racers. Please go and drop them a like. Please go and say hello. Some of them haven't been streaming for very long. So for example, Osnad, I think last time I checked it was 30 subscribers. If we can jump into Osnad's stream, yeah, please say hello. I know he'll be absolutely made up. Please give him a sub. And please give him a wave and say hello and wish him luck. So, no Pops. What's happened to Pops? Oh. But he was in. Pops was in. Look, in the last race, and this is probably going to happen again. There are, I think that Osnad's streaming it, Carl. I do think he's streaming it. In the last race, we had 3 fairly quick success. Well, not quick. Stampy was in the last one. And Stampy suffered internet issues on lap 1 of the race. He did all the practice, did all the qualifying, and lost his internet connection on lap 1 of the race. So I feel wounded for Stampy. Tonatic, he lost connection about 2/3 of the way through the race. Hunty Plays, I think Hunty Plays had a steering wheel issue and ended up rage quitting. So that there will be disconnects. There will be problems, I'm guessing, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't happen to me at my end, because I'm hosting the lobby. For those of you that are watching as well who don't know, it's going to be a grid start. It's going to be the fastest in qualifying, starts at the front. And Pop's got disconnected. It's difficult for me as the host, isn't it, to see exactly what everybody's up to, and to make sure Can I change to Elantra, please? Did you opt for the G70 laser? What have you gone in? You've gone in the G70. Now, laser, just as a little update. In Radion's practices earlier today, the G70 was better on tyres, and Lomby, who was driving it, beat all the Elantras. Pops, I am devastated for you, mate. I am absolutely gutted. I can't do anything because it's already started. You know yourself with the lobbies. Pops, I know you've stayed sober all day. Please crack open a beer, mate. Please crack open a beer. Look, people who get disconnected, it happens. We'll join the next race because there is going to be more in the series. Yeah, I'm not even in this one either, mate. Yeah, because I was rubbish. I finished 10th in the first race. So, has Dan still got the... Oh, Kodo's done it. Kodo's up there with the... Where's Kodo? Let's watch Kodo for a minute. Kodo's got himself a 138.5. Pops, I've genuinely devoed, mate. I feel like I've got that feeling that I had with Stampy on the last one. Stampy's internet went on lap 1. And obviously as the organiser and that kind of stuff, I feel gutted, mate. So I don't know what to say. I'm a bit speechless about it, to be honest with you, mate. I've got Rad's stream on in front of me. I've got you guys on there, and I've got the race on the TV in front. Kodo's running wide. Oh, he's give up. He's give up. Radion's back out. So this is the thing. They'll all be doing qualifying on the soft tyres. And the soft tyres last about 6 laps. If you're really pushing, so in the quali it will be about 6 laps. He's got a cracking livery as well, as Radion. So we've got Kodo hanging it out the front on a 138.5, Radion 138.6. Top Gear is performing absolutely brilliantly with a 138.7. See how close it is? It is super close. Lewis, well, so quali was 15 minutes, so we've probably got about 4 minutes left for these guys. What I didn't anticipate, Sim, if I'm honest with you, I never anticipated the fact that people would practice. So people jump into the lobby, because I put the lobby code out there because obviously I need to give people a window of opportunity to join the lobby so that we don't miss anyone and somebody's late and all that kind of stuff. So the lobby code got issued at 4:30, which gives us half an hour before we start qualifying and for people to join, and if there's any empty spaces people can get in and that kind of stuff. So we ensure it's a good race. You know, there's no point in watching 5 of us blast round. And then But in that half an hour while everybody's practicing before quali starts, I need some way of minimising that. So any ideas you want to put forward, let me know. Maybe not issue the lobby code until 15 minutes before quali. Yeah, because everybody likes to do the practice. I'm liking this though. I do like the fact that we can sit and watch this battles. And look how close it is. There's a second between the top 6. Yeah? And there's only 0.3 of a second between the top 3. Oh, Radiant bouncing it there. Baby driver, another superb livery there, Nash. Another superb livery, mate. Everybody under 140s. This car is so much quicker than the previous cars, or you know what we were racing in. Now you see, Laser Guy's out in the G70, and that might prove to be a master stroke. You can change the grip to something very good, and in the racing quality to yeah. I like the idea, Sim. I like the idea. Yeah, the Citroen. Well, the Citroen's been nerfed, hasn't it? And I quite liked that car. It's I'm a bit devoed about the Citroen, to be honest. Stormtrooper's decided that the pits is the best place for him. And look, it doesn't matter where you finish in this race. Yeah, the whole point is that you get to share the track with all these different legends. Yeah, Sim, I loved the Citroen. The Citroen was great. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we're all going to have to cope with these new physics. The new car choices. I like the Porsche as well. I think my understanding is the Porsche has been nerfed as well. So everybody's been doing the quali look. Right. I'm hoping that everybody's getting ready for this. I'm hoping that everybody's ready to settle in and watch these guys go at it. It sounds like a weed whacker. It's not my car of choice, Sim, if I'm honest. When that was very quickly established as the meta, it was I was devoed. I was like, come on, man. Surely something else out of Group 4 will be better around here. Wow. I don't know if anybody can see or has noticed at the top there. Oh, great. What happened? But Ultra Salty Dan has set a new record of 137.9. It looks like he's got pole position for now. Mike is very low. The mic should be okay. The mic should be good. I can see it all bouncing on the screen there. Maybe it's because the game volume is high. Let me just, I had a bit of a mess with that the other day. Right. Is that a bit better? Is that a bit better? Stormtrooper got, what's he got, 62? Subscribers. Hang on there. see what we can do for Stormtrooper. There's Stormtrooper's channel. He's got 62 subs. There's 22 of you watching. Let's see if we can get him at least up to 70. Right. So the results of qualifying are there. Ultra Salty Dan, P1. Wow, with a 137.9. Codadromo, 138.1. Ultra Salty Dan's the only one in the 37s. Then it's Radion, Super ET, Speedy McZoomface, Top Gear, Craig, I Am D Nash, Baby Driver, and P8. Osnad P9, Lindo, P10, Broski, P11. Look at Osnad in the RCF. Brilliant. That laser guy, P12. FMJ, P13 in the Ferrari. Again, it could be a masterstroke. Taff came third in the Ferrari. And then Stormtrooper bringing up the back there in the Atenza. Again, could be another masterstroke if it's good on tyres. Right. So, we're going to do 2 mins to start. Two minutes. Yeah, he could, mate. He could. Camino, I haven't said hello to you, mate. How's your holiday going? How is it over in Morocco, other than the fact that it's probably roasting? Rad's waxing lyrical. I was watching Rad then as well. I'll just type to these. Grid start with false start penalty. Just so that they're all aware. Just so that... So, Shuggy, the links of all the drivers are in the chat below me. Or they should be. In my stream, I tried to put the links of everybody that was driving. A couple of people have dropped out. But most of them should still be there, mate. So if during this race, if you please jump around the different streams, support everybody that's racing, because they've all taken time out. One minute to start. You've all been told. Grid start. Everton had a good result. Evening, Dog Paws. Thank you for joining us, Dog Paws, on another epic occasion. We're going to see how these boys get on. We've had one disconnect. Mirrorhead, hello, mate. Don't know if I've said hello. I'm trying to concentrate on what's going on and chat and all that kind of stuff. And starting a race for 14 other drivers. Right, I think it's time to go. I hope everybody's ready. Because we're going. And we're off. Let's do this. Let's see how we get on. Let's see how they get on. And they're off. Here we go. 40 laps of Dragon Trail. Dan's taking the lead from pole. Oh, Speedy's made a mistake. But there is a bit of a gap opening up. Loving this. Display. That was the one. Well done, well done. Display mode. My apologies. Thank you very much, sir. And we're going to see how they all get on. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Absolutely everybody that's taking part. Thank you very much for taking part in this race. Currently, the sun is shining. Got a can of Coke here already. Don't have to do anything. Got no stress. Are we opening up a lead? See oh look, the keeper. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's a little bit of a gap opening up at the back. Hoofing it down in Cornwall. Brakes caught the curb. Bearing in mind, it's a long race, it's not a sprint. It's who can manage the tyres better. A lot of people on mediums, I'm guessing. Oh, Osnad's gone for the softs. Baby driver. He's got his elbows out, hasn't he? He's got his elbows out. Sim, it's a 40 lapper, mate. It's 60 minutes. I tried to work it right. I think the last one with weather was about an hour and 5. But honestly, Sim, on the next one, mate, I'll message you. We'll try and do it at a time that suits. Please, please, please get involved because these do become epic. Let's see how we're getting on at the front. Dan's pulled out an impressive lead over Radion. Oh, he's a bit tentative through there. Oh, who's in the barrier? Who was that? It was Super ET. Someone else is having a spin. It's Baby Driver. Oh. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That Ferrari could be a masterstroke. What are we looking for? We're looking for Osnad. He's on the softs. He's on the softs. He needs to manage them tyres really well. But he's a brave man going in the Lexus. A very brave man. You can send me your WhatsApp if you want. Send me that, Sim, and we'll have a chat on that, mate. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. Now, here's one for you. For anybody that's watching, right? Let me just... Where are we up to? Stick with Speedy for now. Look at the gap. Look at the gap up there. For anybody watching this on my channel today, right? I've got, I think I've got 340 subs, I think was on my channel. I've been doing this for 2.5, 3 months, so I'm not that great, right? But we're getting there. It's growing, okay? So I'm not at the point where I'm doing merch or anything like that. However, if anybody wants one, and that is a Cookie Guy keyring, see that? If anybody wants one of them, I'm giving 10 of them away for free today to anybody that's watching. 10 keyrings away for free. All you've got to do is email me your details, which is in the link on the bottom of my video here. Email me your details, and I'll send you one of them out for free. Little keyring for you. I'll send you one. It's not a problem. Yeah, one of the subscribers for the channel put all that together. Yeah. Oh look, the young Cookie Guy's in. My youngster's in. Yes, you can have one, Matthew. You've got one. You've got one on your keys. Yeah. But I'm going to give 10 away. Drop me an email. Drop me an email if you want a Cookie Guy keyring. There you go. Completely free of charge. I'll post it out to you. There you go. I'm doing merch. 3 months in and I'm selling my soul. See how we're getting on there. So the top 5 have stayed the same. Just ride on board with Top Gear. So I'd say up to P6. There's a gap. And then we've got these 3 behind, which is Broski, Craig and Osnad. So the field's spread out quite a lot. If you look in the top left corner at the track map, the field is spread out quite a lot. But Ultra Salty Dan, what a performance he's putting in. Let's try and get on board with Dan. Let's see how he's taking these corners. Oh, he's on the softs though. He's on the softs. Why am I not racing Mirrorhead? Because I didn't qualify, mate. I didn't qualify. But as the host of the event, I've got to be in it. So we're on spectator view for me, and we're going to watch everybody else, and we're going to watch the battles. Chunky sent me an email. And Mini Festa with, oh look at him with a stab wound. Look, Cookie had his chance and blew it. I wouldn't be in this race anyway, because these are the people. The top 7 from this are going to take on the top 8 from race 1. So I wouldn't be in this one anyway. No wonder Dan's pulling out a lead. He's on the softs. But how long are these softs going to last? Right, because if you go back one, look at the tyre condition between him and Rad. Just underneath me there. That's Rad on the mediums. And there's Dan on the softs. Can he pull out a big enough lead in order to get a pit stop? I'm not too sure, you know. I'm not too sure. Rad's tyres are looking in much better condition. Kodo is on the mediums and his tyres are in great condition. Top Gear, again, on the mediums. Behind that is Osnad on the softs, who seems to be holding up, does Dan? His tyres are holding out well. For being on softs anyway, he's got 6 laps in. Craig on the mediums. Broski, mediums. Speedy McZoomface on the medium. Oh, now there's one. I never expected that. Thank you very much, Sim. No problems, mate. I'll send you one out. Yeah, the first 10 people to email me on the description below. Yeah, I'll show you again. Get a Cookie Guy keyring. See? Look at that. Baby drivers on the racing hards. Is that a masterstroke? So if anybody's watching this and tuning into my channel, again, just to reiterate, the guys that are making this today are the guys that are doing the racing, and quite a lot of them are streaming. Please jump in to the streams in the links below and go and say hello to everybody and wish them well. If they are streaming, the link will be in the description below. Oh, who's that? Broski doing a bit. New physics, don't go on the grass on the new physics, whatever you do. Oh, this looks like a battle. We'll keep on this one. Super ET and Craig. Is he just going to follow in the slipstream and save his tyres? Chunky, you can have a keyring, mate. Oh, he's running wide a bit there. Speed him at zoom face behind. Does he close in? With his learner plates on. I've got a learner plate on. Come on, Speedy. Who's pitted? Who's pitted? Dan's had to pit. Dan's had to pit off the softs. And now he's jumped on the hards. Wow. Oh, Dan's there. Oh. Osdad. Come on, Osdad. Got the power, hasn't it? Hasn't it got the power? Sim would have run mediums all the way. Well, now that everybody's started, yeah, I can tell you what the winning strategy was. The winning strategy in the previous race was to run the mediums until the rain comes, if you can make them last. And then once the rain's been and you've gone on your wets or your inters, jump off them and choose your next tyre. I'll just read it on Radstream. Pops, had a disconnect, had a problem with his rig. He's on his third beer since the race started. We're only on lap 8. How's it going near the front? This could be a battle. So the tyres are starting to go, look. The tyres are starting to wear. Who's managing the tyres better? Is it Lindo or is it Top Gear? Oh, they're about the same. Two different lines there. Lindo went over the sausage. Top Gear went round it. How far behind Radian are they? So it's Kodo, two seconds behind. 1.7. Oh, Rad, Koda Dromo's closing in on you. We'll watch this as Koda Dromo closes in. Mini Festa, you went on, what was it? Tyre strap was medium, full wets, and then softs. Fair play. Shuggy sub to all taking part. Appreciate you, Shuggy. How does Top Gear deal with this? He drops in behind. So the front two, Radian and Kodo, have pulled away. We've then got Lindo and Top Gear in the next small group. And And then I think this is where it's going to get interesting. Oh, look at Osnad on the softs. His tyres must be screaming. Even with bad tyres, look, he gets a much better drive out the corner on Dan. But then Dan seems to have the power to pull. Now you see what people have got as well. Radion's got people in his chat giving him pit advice. So they'll be talking strategies. How far's Craig? Oh, Craig's catching this battle up as well. So in these three cars, we've got three completely different strategies. Craig on the mediums, Osnad on the softs, and Ultra Salty Dan is on the hard tyres. How are they going to fare? And they're just settling in. Lap 10 complete. That's 25% of the race. We're a quarter of the way through. Things are starting to take shape. Super ET's coming in as well. Oh. Did anybody spot that dark cloud then? Oh, that's looking a bit menacing up there, isn't it? Yeah, Taff. It's getting cloudy, mate. Oh, close one, Craig. How are Osnad's tyres doing? Oh, crying. His tyres are crying. Craig's done him. He's got him. Super ET's moving in as well. It's all about who manages the tyres better. I think this is the battle. This is the best battle on track. We'll check in with the leaders again in a minute. Wonder if Osnad's going to pit. He's had enough of them tyres. He's had enough. Craig on the mediums. In the slipstream. There's lots of little battles appearing on track. Lots of little battles. Let's go a bit further backwards. Where have we got? Speedy. Broski. Baby Driver. Osnad's now out of the pit. He's gone on the hards. He's not seen the clouds. Look at this, is a masterstroke. This look at their medium tyres compared to the mediums on Laser Guys and Stormtrooper in the Atenza. Come on, Stormtrooper. We need to keep an eye on this battle, don't we? I'll leave this one with you, but I'm nipping to the loo. Back. Let's have a look at how we're getting on in this race. Has the order changed? Oh, has Rad's just pitted? Oh, the order is changing. And he's come out on the softs. Just behind Craig. And Dan. Oh, it's getting touchy. Now Rad's on the racing softs. No! Rad's hunting down Craig on brand new, fresh racing softs. Craig on the warm mediums. And it's getting dark. His rubber was done. Was that too early for Rad to pit? Depends how his tyres have fared though, doesn't it? There's a battle behind though, look now. Oh. If this group closes up, this could get real interesting. On the slipstream. See who manages the tyres. I wish I was, Lewis. I wasn't good enough. At least you're going to be in the next one. Don't know if Dan's choice to go on hard tyres was a good one. Oh, he's going to make a move. windows in. It's a drag race. How's the guys towards the back getting on? Because if they manage their tyres and go, oh, Dan! Nearly binned it then on the chicane. Tell you what, this Hyundai is chewing tyres, isn't it? I don't think anybody can make it to when it rains. Craig's got great tyre wear. Oh. Dan's on the grass again. Tell you what, if Top Gear is not pitted, which he's not, he's doing well to hang on to Radion, who's on brand new softs. Kodo's storming it though, isn't he? Kodo's storming it. The clouds are looking dark though. And we're coming up to get our first lapped person of the race. There is the potential for rain, and this is where it's going to get fun. Look at the gap Kodo's got over Rad. I don't have access to the weather radar because I'm not racing. But I'm telling you what, it's looking a bit misty. Got a 9-second, nearly 10-second lead over Radion. And we're nearly halfway through the race. Good luck, Mini Festa, in your race. Good luck, mate. Coming up, the blue flags are out. Could have been a wrong car choice. The lights are on the cars, so it must start raining soon. Kodo takes that super well, doesn't he? Top. What's Top Gear going to do? Is he going to hold out for the rain on them tyres? Come on, Top. Consistent lap times there. They're dropping off a bit now, though, with the tyres fading. He's got a 4.5 second lead over Lindo. He's on racing soft, so he must have pitted. Did we miss Lindo's pit? I've got Rad Stream on. The rain is coming. Yes, Sim, the rain is coming. It's not here yet, though. Craig's done a great job of managing his tyres. Super ET, them tyres are cooked. Is he staying out? He stayed out. He stayed out on them tyres. Who's in the pits now? Who's in the pits now? Broski's pulling in. His racing softs are done. Now it starts to get fun. Baby Driver's coming in off his racing mediums. Broski's pit, he's gone for the inters. Oh. The windscreen wipers are on. This is where Sim says this is where it gets decided. Not just that, Sim. I think it's also when you take the wets off. Who's brave enough to take the wets off when the rain finishes? Radion's got past that laser guy. And it's raining. Whoa! Oh. Now it's getting fun. Can Radion hold it together? As the rain comes, where's Kodo? He's still up there. He's managed his tyres really well, Kodo. Does he stay out for another lap or does he pit? What is Kodo going to do? Ride on board? The windscreen wipers are going, and he stayed out. Radion stayed out. He's closing the gap. 4.7. Lindo's still on the softs. Top Gear, his tyres were shot. Look, he's made the decision to pit. Craig stayed out. It's crazy guy. The field is so spread though. Tops in. Has he changed his tyres? Still says he's on mediums there. Top's put the softs on. Wow, baby driver. Broski's got the inters. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm not telling you, Lewis. I'm not telling you. Dan's running out of fuel. He's got the racing hards on, but his fuel light's flashing like mad. He's got to come in, hasn't he? Dan's in. Top Gear went out on the softs. Is the rain clearing? Who's racing to the conditions and who's racing comparing it to the previous race? See what Rad's doing. What tyres has he gone for? Sneaky. He's gone on the hards. Rad has gone on the hards. 15 laps to go. Interesting. Hodo still out. Hodo didn't swap tyres at all. Little sprinkling of rain. Well done, Kodo. Well done, mate. Lindo, got no fuel. He's going out for another lap. Thinks he can make another lap out of it. Either drive to the conditions sim, or you drive to what, if you're trying to copy the race before. What a performance so far though, from Lindo, Kodo and Rad and Toki. Just everybody is flying. Osnad. And he's gone on straight onto the hards though. What a performance he's put in. What a performance in that Lexus. To hold off all these Elantras and still be going round in 6th place. Osnad's the man. I'm impressed. Bobcat, welcome in, mate. Thank you for popping in. Whoa. Where's the battles happening? The Ferrari. Right, who's coming out the pits there? Is that Lindo just out the pits? It is, isn't it? With Rad bearing down. Get past the back marker, will Rad, or use his slipstream. Oh. Everyone's trying to work out Kodo's strap. I've got Rad's stream on. Happy weekend, Bobcat. Thank you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Right. I'm just gonna... There's Lindo just coming round, so that's P2. Rad. Oh, he's getting hunted down by Top there, look. Top's gone for the softs. Just jumping around the streams, just wishing everybody well. going for it. He's going for it. Top has nailed it on Radion. See who else we've got. Just saying hello to everybody. While I was doing that, look, Top's got away. But Top's going to have to pit again, isn't he? He's not getting them softs to the end. Radion's got on the hards. He has got a lot of people in his stream helping him out. Lindo's on the mediums. They should go to the end. Kodo on the mediums. Oh. Pop says, so I so could have won this race, mate. It's we're 2/3 of the way, well, we're 3/4 of the way through now. It would have been absolutely awesome to have you in the race, Pops. Honestly, it would have been absolutely great. And unfortunately, mate, shit happens. But we'll definitely get you in the next one. There's a list of people ready for the next one. You're watching on Rad. Rad's doing brilliantly well, but I have to say, Pops, he's got an awful lot of help. I was watching on Rad's as well. I'm going to tune into Rad and see how he's getting on. Not only can I tune in, I can get on board with him. go on back. Come back. Just didn't want everything. Onions has got 7 windows open on his computer. See where the battles are. Just check tyre conditions. Maybe drivers on fresh mediums, that might pay dividends at the end. Osnad, he's mediums, he'll go to the end. Super ET, it's... Come on, Dan. The pack's only there, mate. But there is a pack just there. I think it might be made up of back markers. The pressure, what you don't realise is the pressure in these races. I know it's going to be enjoyable and everybody will breathe a big sigh of relief at the end, but the pressure on these guys is real and they'll be feeling it. We're 30 laps into the 40 lap race, these guys will be feeling it. Rad's got top gear in his sights, look. Tops on the racing softs. How's he going to make that work to the end? It's a similar gap between positions 1, 2 and 3, which is about 6 seconds, 7 seconds and 5 seconds. And the same again to Rad, so that everybody's spread out. Dan's catching up to Craig though. Come on, Dan. That's 2 back markers in front of you, Dan. Blue flag. Stormtrooper doing the right thing, look, indicators on. Tell him which way Dan to go. Tell you what, this is going to be a battle, this. Oh, he's in after that. Top gear's had to come in. So the race is on between Rad, Craig and Dan. That's where it's at today. That's where it's at. So, cheers, SSK. Dog walking duty's done. Did I miss much? You've had top gear stayed out too long on the softs, so that was probably an incorrect tyre choice, unless he throws them back on and sees it to the end of the race. Or was it a wrong choice? Has top gear worked a master stroke up? Because he's got the softs on and closing in on Dan and Craig. Oh, is he going to make a move? He's gone for it. Next down the road is Radion. That's not Rad. That's a back marker. That's Broski. Last 3 laps is going to be super interesting, Sim. Super interesting. Top Gear on his racing softs. The 2 guys in front on warm mediums. Traffic to contend with. Craig nearly come to a complete stop then. So the big race is between Dan, Craig and Top Gear. Top Gear on them fresh softs, look at that, he's flying. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. Has Top Gear pulled off a master stroke by using the softs? He's making a move. There's one down. Can he get Dan next? That's the question. Has he got enough fuel? Will these racing softs last till the end? That's Radion up front. What's happened to Rad? Has he had a moment? Top's just picking him off. He's just picking them off on his racing softs. Rad's on the hards. Everyone's got about a quarter of a tank of fuel left in. He's leaving everyone his top, isn't he? And there's Rad. What's happening up at the front? Lindo racing mediums. Codadromo with a masterclass of his own just out front to go back to the action. Craig's there. Oh. Played it safe for now. Rad's chugging directly from a bottle of wine mid-race. This is a great battle, this, Onions. This is a great battle. Top Gear could have pulled off a master stroke, mate, by putting the softs on. Where's Rad going? And here comes Dan. Look at this. 37 laps in. I wouldn't discount Craig out either. Adds on the hards, you see. Racing mediums for Dan. The softs are still in a good condition for Top. Just think Lindo and Kodo are too far away. Getting close. Kodo could pit for softs and still be in front. He could. Guardian's going backwards. Lap 38, they'll be feeling it now. They will be feeling it. Battle for 9th, 10th. 9th and 10th is a good one. Top gear's gone. Look, on his soft. He's got no fuel though. Is he going to run out of fuel before the end? He's done so well on his tyres. His fuel gauge is flashing. He's got 2 laps to go. Does he need to start fuel saving? Oh. Such different tactics. Somebody could bin it. Oh, Rad's off the track. Craig's fuel gauge is flashing. Dan's got plenty of fuel. Top's on the bare minimum. Has he got enough to see it through? The longest race I've done, Lewis, was this one last week. I've never done a longer race than that, mate. As they move into the final lap, the right thing to do is to have a look at Kodo, who's driven absolutely brilliant. Managed his tyres well. He's got a 7.5 second gap onto Lindo. I know, Taff, I know. He managed his fuel fantastically well. He's coming into the last few corners. It's been an absolute masterclass from Cododromo. 40 laps, Dragon Trail Gardens. Just rounding the final corner. He's on fumes. He's there, a little wiggle across the finish line, and Cododromo takes the win. Wow. Followed behind, everyone's tyres are shot, fuel's gone. Lindo, Top Gear's made it, look how he's done that. The racing soft, it was a master stroke that nobody else thought of. Congratulations to Kodo. Ultra salty Dan had his ups and downs, chose some different tyre compounds to everybody else throughout the race. Comes in 4th, Craig in 5th, Rad in 6th place. Who's going to get the final 7th place to move into the final against the 8 drivers from the previous race? It's Super ET with a 24-second gap over Speedy McZoomface. Brilliant. Speedy and Osnad. Can Osnad get him on the final corner? I don't think he can. And there you have it, guys. That's the race. What a brilliant race. Fantastic. It was an hour and 10 minutes, I think, to complete the race. Victory for Cododromo. The results board is going up. And there you have it. The top 7 move on to the next race against the top 8 from the previous race. It was definitely the Elantra Cup. There were a couple of brave people in there who went in something different. They tried the luck to see how it went, and it just didn't go their way. But what an awesome performance from everybody. Absolutely awesome. Divine got the 7th place. Congratulations, mate. The rain was a bit of a bit of a mad one. Everybody was expecting rain. What a result. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Everybody that took part, thank you very, very much for taking part. You know, this isn't possible without everybody that joins these races. What a result. Everybody was fantastic. Everybody gave it the best shot. Laser, what an attempt, mate. No, it didn't work for you this time. But as a last minute addition, you were absolutely fantastic, mate. And thank you for putting the effort in. That G70 just did... Nothing's got anything on those Elantras, has it? Nothing's got anything on those Elantras. For the guys that have been watching, for the guys that have been racing, please jump in the chat and jump around the streams and thank everybody for what they did. They were all amazing. We tried to follow them all and watch the battles. Rad, with all the help that he had, he dropped down the order a bit there at the end, but it was an absolutely fantastic effort. I'm going to jump into everybody's streams now. Um, yeah, for everybody that took place. Shuggies, sub to everybody involved. Thank you very much, mate. Again, it couldn't be possible without you guys that are jumping in and racing. I hope that everybody in the race enjoyed it. I'm going to jump around the streams now. Um, when's the losers race? Well, we'll have to work that out. It'll probably be a warm-up race before the final, Chunky. So the idea in the background is at the minute that this isn't the end for everybody. This is now everybody that came lower down the order that finished either below the top 7 or the top 8 in the previous race. We're going to come back. Codadromo, the legend, is in the house. What an epic drive that was, mate. What an absolutely epic drive. You've done superb, mate. It was an absolute masterclass of tyre management, fuel management and pits. The rain was a little bit different this time, just to make sure that I wanted people to drive the race rather than drive what they think they saw last time. So hopefully that mixed it up a bit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody that took part. Um, yeah, it was. Yeah, Codadromo messaged me before the race started and said, "I just don't want to come last." Osnad, fantastic, mate. You did amazingly well. Very, very brave in that car. Very brave with your tyre choices going on the softs early on. Um, the tyre choices and the strategies were different for everybody. And Kodo absolutely made it work. An absolute masterclass, mate. And yeah, congratulations. I will announce the date for the next race um, in due course. And for anybody that didn't catch it, if you were racing, um, because I'm now selling my soul to the devil. If you want a Cookie Guy keyring free of charge, email me in the description below. I'll put my email address below, and I'll send you one out for free. Well done for taking part, everybody. Absolutely legends, every single one of you. All organised over PSN chat. Everybody did fantastically well. Like I say, different tactics, different strategies. Um, I'm now off. Yeah, it's Shuggy. I was just about to say the same. I'm off now for beers and takeaway. Um, that's my plan. Let's get some food ordered. Congratulations, everybody. Well done on your races. For me, that's the end of my stream. I hope everybody enjoyed it that tuned in, and we will see you for the next instalment. The next instalment of this series will be the losers race. For those of us that didn't manage to qualify in the top 7 or 8, we're gonna have a bit of a race off. We'll see who can be the best of the worst, and then it'll be the grand final. And it's the grand final for the guys that finished in the top 7 today and the top 8 last time. Well done to every single one of you. Thank you very much for taking part. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you. I'll be streaming on Tuesday on the daily races, but I'll see you for the next instalment of this in the next week or so. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all soon.